Let's get straight to the Music City Bowl highlights down in Nashville. UK striking first, taking on Northwestern. It's 7-0 out of the gate, courtesy of Benny Snell. Kentucky up 7-3 when Clayton Thorson, the Northwestern quarterback, comes down here on the receiving end of a trick play, bangs up his knees, carted off. The opposing Wildcats wishing him well. 10-7 Northwestern. Now to the play of the game, or at least what results in the most impactful moment of the Music City Bowl. Snell stacked up behind the line of scrimmage, steps out of bounds, whistle blows. Snell pushed down to the ground. The referee offers a helping hand. Snell says no thanks, so he's flagged for contact with an official here, which means he's ejected from the game. Take another look. The contact appears to be initiated by the ref, who offers to help Snell up. UK star upset with the no call, says I'm good, and there goes Snell for the rest of the game. Later in the second quarter at 17-7, Stephen Johnson gets tackled out of bounds. He's injured. Mark Stoops comes to his QB's defense. The referee comes over to engage Stoops in conversation, and then an unsportsmanlike penalty flag is thrown. UK take on a field goal range. Johnson with a few choice words there for the referee as he heads to the locker room before halftime. You lip readers can probably figure out what he's saying pretty clearly. Johnson returns, though, here in the second half, takes UK down the field at 17-14. Cats down by just 3. Johnson throws a pick six, but the Cats hit a field goal and score a TD late to set up this two-point conversion for everything. And Johnson fires to Taven Richardson just off his hands in the end zone. 24-23 your final. Northwestern your winner. The crazy second quarter had it all, though. Our Brian Kennedy has the report.
Penalties, injuries, and of course Benny Snell's ejection. The second quarter of the Music City Bowl was about as eventful as a full game, but according to the game clock, it only lasted 15 minutes of game time. Now, while the Cats would eventually lose this one on that missed two-point conversion, everything seems to lead back to that second quarter. Here's what Mark Stoops, Benny Snell, and Stephen Johnson had to say about everything from that ejection to Stephen's injury.
I got a very strong passion for the game. I don't feel like I did anything. I don't need help getting up.
I really didn't see it at all. The official told me that Benny grabbed him and shoved him. So if he grabbed him and shoved him, then he deserved to be ejected. But I don't know. I didn't see it.
It was just my AC joint. Just kind of fell on it wrong. I'm not going to comment on anything else of it. But I mean, just went in there, got a little bit of stuff in it, and just try to come back and win this game.
I know the way he competes, and I know how tough he is, and I know if there's any way he can play, he will play. And I also know our doctors wouldn't let him play if he's injured, and I think Stephen knows the difference between pain and injury, and believe me, he's pushed it to the limit as much as any player I've been around, in particular any quarterback. And so he'll always be remembered for that, for his toughness and his guts and his determination. Once again, he leads us and puts us in a position to win this football game, and I think that's what everybody should remember him by.
After this tough loss, now begins a long offseason for Mark Stoops and his team, with Stephen Johnson leaving the biggest question on his list: who's going to play quarterback? I guess we'll just have to find out come spring. From Nashville, I'm Brian Kennedy, ABC 36 Sports.